This contest is scheduled for one fall with a 30-minute time limit. Introducing first, from Atlanta, Georgia, he is the American Nightmare, Cody with Brandy. And his opponent from Austin, Texas, weighing 230 pounds, the Natural, Dustin Rhodes.
That's a mighty long walk for a 50-year-old man looking to gain respect within his own family.
The Natural versus the Throne Breaker. Brother versus brother. Generation versus generation.
And is this the last ride for Dustin Rhodes? Is this it? 50 years old, accomplished everything he pretty much has wanted to in this business. This could be the end if he cannot defeat his brother, raising the stakes even higher here at Double or Nothing.
Cody looking to eliminate the perception of the Attitude Era.
Yeah, see his weight belt in the back? Attitude killer.
That his brother was so deeply involved in and successful in. Wow, the old timer's pulling them all out here. That's not in his regular playbook, or as his dad would say, in his repetenda. Whoa! Bulldog, face first. And the crowd chanting, "You still got it." Wholeheartedly concur with that.
Now powerful right hand raining down.
Right across the bridge of the nose.
Excalibur, I got to ask you this. This is a new Dustin Rhodes. He is reinventing himself. How much of a challenge is that for Cody? I mean, you know, Cody's Cody, but this isn't hard to get a scouting report, isn't it? You would figure?
Cody escaping out. Yes, it is extremely tough for Cody to get a scouting report on this because Dustin hasn't been in the ring in nearly a year. And in that year, he has completely reinvented himself. We are seeing it right before our eyes. I think Cody may have been expecting Dustin to come in here and play the greatest hits.
I think Dustin loosened some teeth there for Cody. He was gesturing as if that could have happened. That would not be good for him.
And Cody,
his gigantic ego now taking a little travel, regrouping. At some point, the referee's discretion, Earl Hebner, he'll begin a 10 count.
yeah, 10 counts on the outside here in AEW. And Cody taking full advantage of that.
Cody's regrouping and
Rehydrating.
rehydrating. That's always good, kids.
Especially in the desert here in Las Vegas. But I think this is a smart move. I mean, Jim, you've seen it. Slow it down. Dustin was getting a lot of momentum. Let Cody regroup.
Brandy inserting herself.
What the? Come on. Don't tell me it's going to degenerate to that.
Gutbuster there by Cody. Look at the leg.
Oh,
Count
my
only.
goodness. And that was a longer 2 count than I thought would be there. So you got to wonder then if that is remotely accurate. Is the 50-year-old legend fading?
Domino stretch applied by Cody to the kneeling opponent. His kneeling opponent that just happens to be his brother.
Alex, how long has it been since you think Dustin had a match?
He's been out of action, but you know he's been letting his body heal as well, and I think that's hold on a second.
Cover.
Just 2. It's been a while, you know, and he became a free agent, and he's, you know, again trying to, you know, yeah.
Shovel hook from the canvas.
Truby's got some life left. By the way, guys, listen, doing some police training. And, you know, Dustin unofficially working with Austin PD at times, goes, you know, in that area, goes on road trips and things like that, you know, different stakeouts, etc. You know, probably learned a couple things there as well that he can incorporate into his repertoire here in Auto League Wrestling.
Nice power slam counter coming out the corner. There's a power slam cover and a near fall.
Earl Hebner, our referee tonight, by the way. Who better to referee a match?
Earl has been in the ring with a lot of Rhodes outings over the years, I can tell you.
Cody with the left leg of Dustin Rhodes captured, now manipulating the fingers, trying to secure a grip, abandons that and just goes for the stops. Dustin, too strong, his upper body strength, keeping his arms clenched close.
Just got to believe that the younger man, 17 years the junior, is going to be in better cardio shape over the long haul, which indicates to me that if Dustin's going to win it, he needs to win it sooner than later. Hard clothesline, big range. He's got a great deal of leverage advantage, those long arms and a height advantage. Not today, he says. Kick right to the ear, right to the temple. Looked like
it wasn't the flat of the boot, it was the toe. There was some mustard on that one.
When I first started in the wrestling business, the kick of the toe was illegal, by the way. Keep the score there. Right hand. Boy, he's just as accurate a striker as ever been.
You know, Jim, you mentioned earlier about a hiatus, and you did Excalibur as well, by Dustin Rhodes. Well, how about Cody Rhodes? He has not wrestled since January, 1st January. He had knee surgery on his meniscus.
Cody actually just snuck off that middle turnbuckle pad.
There you see the evidence, and
making Dustin Rhodes think twice about it. If he kicks Cody, he's kicking solid steel.
Well,
that's going up on eBay.
Oh my God! Head first, face first, into the exposed turnbuckle. Flesh and steel. You see what he hit. Dustin just got his brain scrambled with a full head of steam into an unprotected turnbuckle.
And now Cody with the boot on his back.
Boom! Right there. What a great camera shot.
Cody standing tall in the center of the ring. Brandy looking on.
Brandy making an impact earlier with Awesome Kong on her side.
Oh, Brandy with the spear on the floor, flinging her body at her brother-in-law.
What kind of family is this, for God's sakes?
That's your sister-in-law.
Sister-in-law, spearing brothers-in-law. Earl Hebner has seen enough, I hope. Pull the cord, Earl. Get out of here. And young Master Cody looks a little disheveled right now. Perhaps his ace in the hole is being stricken from the deck.
He had to have gone into this match knowing that Brandi was going to be a big part of it. Now he's got to regroup. He's got to get a new game plan against his brother Dustin.
Hebner playing a dual role. He's referee and pit boss here in Las Vegas. And now,
Dallas Page. DDP.
A member of the Nightmare family.
He'll take her back. Maybe they'll do a little yoga and settle her down.
DDP, a close friend of the Rhodes family. I think he just wants to see something fair and square. Be quite honest with you. Not 2-on-1.
Oh, look at that. The eye, that eyebrow of Dustin that was driven into that exposed turnbuckle.
That's what I said. You know, there's no give, there's no protection, and the flesh loses when it fights steel. And a straight right hand by little brother, and another unprotected right. The hands are down, and at some point here, gentlemen, whether the fans want to hear it or not, if Dustin can't defend himself, you got to protect the athlete.
Dustin can't see. Did you see how he just wiped a torrent of blood out of his eyes and immediately was covered back up?
We said it was going to be personal, Alex.
He's sweating blood. He's not bleeding. He's sweating
Both
blood.
sides of his face covered equally in red.
Oh, distasteful.
His brother's blood.
Very gritty, very troublesome. And the fight, put him out of his misery, please.
Jim, you've known Cody for such a long time. Listen, he's an astute businessman. He can be a very good guy, but there is a sick, twisted, sadistic side of him that we're seeing tonight here at Double or Nothing.
Yeah, he does have that aggressive side that can come out at various times. But don't think that his brother there hasn't had a mean streak as well.
Whoa. And there we see Dustin just blinded by the blood in his eyes. Just a wild swing of the miss, hoping to hit Cody, but not connecting.
Cover. No.
Dustin can't see, Jim.
Dustin's losing a lot of blood. He's somewhat blinded, it would appear. He's weakening by the moment, and again, he's 50.
And he hasn't wrestled in a long time.
Oh, do you see how Cody aligning those knuckles up? He's actually using the knuckle arrow. It's not a straight right hand. He is using the point of the knuckle to target that wound on Dustin Rhodes' head. Oh, he is blinded. He is effectively blinded.
So again, I say, this is where the official's got to take a look and use his discretion to protect the athlete.
Oh, God, it's even hard to tell where the cut is because of all the face paint.
I'm surprised that Earl hasn't got right down the face of Dustin and assessed the damage.
If Hebner doesn't want to stop the match, I mean, maybe just get a towel, something, to give Dustin Rhodes a fighting chance.
Is Dustin just begging off there?
I don't think so.
Hard Irish whip into the corner.
So. And then in his DNA. No. And Cody knows now he's in the driver's seat, obviously. He knows now that this much anticipated battle between the two sons of Dusty Rhodes can be over at his beck and call, it would appear.
Another hammer throw reversed this time by Dustin. Oh, again blinded. He went for the wild swing. Oh!
Herb stomp.
Driving Dustin's face in. 1, 2. No! Dustin able to kick out.
The amazing will to win, to compete, you can look away, is incredible. And this has become a bloody mess.
Just a waterfall of blood dripping from the eyebrow of Dustin Rhodes.
The turning point in the match, the exposed turnbuckle.
I mean, is this what Cody wanted? I know he wanted to beat his brother, but did he want to beat him like this?
I don't know how you envision something this bad.
Doesn't it look? He doesn't even know. Can't see anything. The double sledge off the top, or off the middle.
Second rope came the double sledge, a knockdown. And again, Dustin's in a situation where he's having a hard time seeing, reacting, protecting himself is almost a misnomer. And if Cody doesn't miss anything big, this is going to be over sooner than later.
Dustin ducks under. Power slam!
The power slam, going for it. He's going for it. He got a near fall. Then Dustin Rhodes. Man, what a beautiful power slam.
You can't see.
It was an instinctive power slam.
He heard the footsteps, and those years and years of professional wrestling experience paying off in spades for Dustin Rhodes. Oh, he hooks the leg, figure four!
Figure four. Tried and true. Tested over time.
And we can see it. Everybody in the building can see it. Dustin Rhodes is in the center of the ring, but can he see it? Does he know where he needs to go to get to the ropes?
Right hand. The hands are down. Straight right hand.
You know, and he's not just trying to beat his brother. He's trying to end a generation. In Cody's twisted mind, beating his brother ends the Attitude Era.
You break a man's leg at this stage of their life. Oh! God, how close. In this business, broken legs at 50.
You're not coming back.
Well, it goes along with what Cody was saying. A racehorse breaks its leg on the track. What do? You put it down. You put it out of its misery.
Dustin's trying to turn both men to their stomach, or he would gain the advantage in somewhat of a modified Indian deathlock. Reverses the pressure, but big statement. Dustin's got to somehow reach down, find it, and turn his brother. And there he does it. There it is.
All instincts.
Dustin knows he has an opportunity here to win this thing, but both men are in the ropes. Hebner will have no alternative but to break the hold, separate the men, and restart.
And not only does that blood in your eyes blind you, it's an irritant as well. So it gives you one extra thing to think about. You're constantly trying to wipe your eyes while you should be thinking about your opponent.
Wait a minute. Now the weightlifting belt is off, as you can see. Is this wrestling?
Oh, Hebner taking the belt away.
Oh! Atomic drop. Oh my God! The woodshed's open.
Is there a spanking coming?
Good Lord! Oh, the cheeks of wrath.
Basically making Cody go out to the yard and cut his own switch.
And man, there's some time passed here. Oh, red! Look here! Look at this! Wow. Close, close, close. The old man is still in it. He's fighting his ass off.
And if you notice, all of Dustin's attacks are just instinct.
The crowd is so respectful. They're on their feet. This is what you live for if you're a wrestling fan. A match like this that means so much as this, and you're seeing it live.
Dustin Rhodes placing Cody up on the top rope. Again, a shovel hook. Catching Cody on the jaw.
Fatigue's got to be starting to set in on both men. The battered, the frozen, the battered and few, the blood loss of Dustin.
Yeah, think about how lightheaded he must be. An avalanche suplex like this will rattle his brains. He's up on the top.
No man's land here, folks. Oh, Lord! Crashing and burning, suplexing. And now, will that move finally beat Cody? Kicked out, and Earl Hebner having to tell Cody,
and Earl's covered him.
That to Dustin that there's a kick out, and I can't believe either lady.
Earl's covered in blood now.
And if you notice, Cody is never more than an arm's length away from Dustin. Dustin cannot see his opponent, but if he's within arm's reach, he knows he can hit him.
The fight continues. The crowd cheers. This family battle. Knees to the face. And a low blow. Low blow.
Disaster kick.
Right on the nose, right on the button. And the low blow.
Crossroads.
The near leg is hooked. Shoulders are down here. And Dustin kicked out miraculously. Of the crossroads applied perfectly by his little brother Cody.
And the bleeding doesn't stop, Jim. The bleeding doesn't stop. Dustin is just continuing to lose a lot of blood. I mean, like you said about Earl Hebner, he needs to be checking on Dustin, see if he can continue. The heart may be willing, the body may not be able.
The bleeding only stops when there's no more left to lose. And we could see it push to this point unless one of these two men puts an end to this match.
This is like a Dusty Rhodes, Terry Funk bloodbath.
Yeah.
Back to the old school. It's certainly not for the weak at heart, but headbutt. The headbutt with a puffy, cut-up face. Crossroads! Crossroads again! The second one! Oh! Good grief. When will this odyssey end? How will it end? What will be left of these two men on this immortal night of fighting? Look at, well, this is what kills me. This is a grasp my heartstrings.
It's come to this, right?
And they're going to continue this fight. Maybe they're more motivated now than the sense of urgency. They see the suffering. Cody's fist can be broken. He's used them enough. Whoa! Look at that big right hand. Another right.
Drop down uppercut.
Cody creates some distance. Boot to the midsection. Oh! Oh, the bicycle!
The ropes are holding up older brother. I thought that Dustin was going to be able to roll up right to the shoulders if he hadn't been able to. This one could be over. He finally gets there. Referee's counting, and 2.5. 2.5.
And I think the blood of Dustin created such a slippery surface that it caused Cody to lose his grip and allowed Dustin to counter. Instinct every time for Dustin Rhodes.
This is one of the most emotionally charged matches that I've ever been a part of. Pulling every bit of emotion out of me because I've known these kids, these two men now, since they were children. And to see this and come to this is damn sure heartbreaking.
Oh, no.
Look out.
Oh! Cody just planted Dustin on the back of his neck. Center of the ring. He's not covering.
They're walking on the edge of the mountain right now, folks.
Earl Hebner with the count.
Dealing with those necks, dropping heads. There's evil intentions there, and does it have to be now? Can just have a wrestling match. Beat somebody with a hold, with a wrestling hold.
Cody just broke the count. He doesn't want to win with Dustin unable to answer the count of 10.
Crossroads again. Hook of the leg.
Far leg grapevine. It is over. By God, it is over. What a wrestling match. As amazing as I've seen in decades.
The winner of this match, the American Nightmare, Cody!
JR, would you call it a wrestling match or would you call it a fight?
Well, it was a hell of a fight. No doubt, X. No doubt.
Covered in his brother's blood.
Yeah.
And Cody not luxuriating in his victory. I mean, he said he wanted to put Dustin out of his misery to end the era.
What is putting him out of his misery? He's not Old Yeller. What the hell?
But that's what Cody wanted to do. But now that he's done it, now that he's defeated his brother, I don't think he knew what it would feel like on an emotional level.
Here's how it started tonight with Cody destroying the throne. And then it started with a bang and never let up. We saw things in this match from both men and women that we had never expected to see. And finally the referee had enough of Brandy. She was gone. That helped lower the level of the playing field.
some tapes, bringing out some new techniques.
A lot of crossroads, a lot of near falls, great physicality, and with every one of those kickouts, you had a demonstration of heart.
The tenacity, the never-say-die attitude of Dustin Rhodes on full display. But Cody able to prevail. Such an emotional moment.
An amazing fight, an amazing wrestling match, an amazing way to settle. Oh, look at this. We really had enough, honestly.
Cody could have just left. Now he's come back.
Yeah, and I don't like that. That could be bad news.
Hold on. You don't get to retire here. You don't get that. Because I got to ask you a favor. In front of God and the whole world. Before AEW was a thing, before we filled this place up, it was me, it was Kenny, it was Matt, it was Nick, it was Tony. And I put my name on a piece of paper for our show next month in Jacksonville for Fight for the Fallen. You know what the match that I put my name down on? It was myself and a partner of my choosing. Against what I think is the best tag team in the world, the Young Bucks. But Dustin, I don't need a partner. I don't need a friend. I need my older brother.
Well, I'll tell you, I'm not crying. I have allergies.
I guess that's a happy ending.
I got to think the dream is smiling right now.
It just took a while to get there, right?
And I can't wait to see those two lads in a tag team situation. Well, we talked earlier in the show, and you guys talked about it on your pregame, about the talk of the AEW Championship, the title, the biggest title in the company. And there's a lot of speculation on that, actually.
Yeah, we saw the Casino Battle Royale. 22 competitors this time, and the man that came out on top was Hangman Adam Page. But in case you missed the pre-show, we're going to take a look at the action, and we're going to take a look at how the Hangman became one of the two men that